So we're down here today at the Sault Ste. Marie Canal National Historical Site. We're gonna go for a bicycle tour of the locks and the islands and the trails on the islands. So we're leaving the lower tier parking. I'm going to bike up here and cross the gate, the lock gate to St. Mary's River Island, to the packed gravel trail. Lock in Canada is now a totally recreational lock, only used for locking through pleasure boats. The American locks handle the large freighters. A lot of people down here today. It's a beautiful mid-July day. Hi. So we're crossing the lock on the gate. Here's your welcome sign. We're now on St. Mary's River Island. This trail here we're on is a hard packed gravel trail, about 2.5 kilometers loop around the island. We're going to use it to get to Whitefish Island, which is right on the side of the rapids. Hopefully we'll get some good views of the rapids. So Whitefish Island is the smaller of the two islands. So we're now on St. Mary's River Island. There's a hairpin turn. Hopefully nobody comes along. We'll get glimpses of the international bridge that spans between Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, and Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, USA. So we're going to cross onto Whitefish Island and do the loop there. Due to high water, a lot of the trail is only walkable, so I'll have to dismount from my bike. This is actually the land of the Batchewana of the Ojibwe. Use this island. Indigenous peoples use this island for about 2,000 years for fishing, accessing fishing rapids. The rapids were a very high producing fishing spot. The rapids carry water from Lake Superior down the St. Mary's River to Lake Huron, Lake Michigan level. This National Historical Site right now has free access and parking is free. Coming up to the rapids. I'm gonna get off here. I don't feel like breaking my neck today. There's a lot of people here today. So here's the St. Mary's River Rapids. On the other side, that's US of A. Sault Ste. Marie. You can just barely see the locks, the Sault Michigan locks, which are one of the busiest locks in the world. And then we have the international bridge that allows vehicle traffic between the two sides of the river. Let's continue on. So the rapids are a very popular fishing spot. Whitefish, rainbow trout among the fish caught. Thank you. So also spanning the two Saults of the railroad bridge. International Bridge was opened in 1962. Before that, there was a ferry that ran between the two Saults. For the War of 1812, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan was the major settlement and was the only settlement, and it was British North American territory. The British ceded Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, which was on or in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan to the Americans. After the war, I wouldn't doubt somebody with a mountain bike could easily get through here. I'm just taking it easy today. The International Bridge is about 4.5 kilometers long. It crosses the locks on the Canadian side, across the locks on the American side. It crosses the rapids. So we're having a good view of the American side. There's actually a lot of animals that live on this island. Beaver, mink. There's a lot of nice marshland located on these islands. The river that runs between the two islands is the fish sanctuary. So I'm completing the loop of St. Mary's Island, or the Whitefish Island, crossing back over to St. Mary's Island, and we'll complete the loop there. So now we're heading toward the Lake Superior end of St. Mary's Island. Like all the Great Lakes, we're experiencing high water levels. So this boardwalk, which has been here for a while, was once pretty near out of the water, and now it's the water's coming up, almost overlapping it. Because of the moderated climate on this island, due to be between two large bodies of water, there's some plants here that only grow here and a lot further south. Up until about 1908, the indigenous people lived on Whitefish Island. The land was confiscated from them. It was receded back to them in 1998. So here we're biking way along the International Bridge. We're heading northeast. To cross the bridge, you'll need your passport. There's border patrol or border control at each end. South end is American border control, and the north end is Canadian border control. So we're almost finished the loop on St. Mary's River Island. And there's the Canadian Sault Ste. So this water here is at Lake Superior level. And the other end of the locks is at pretty well Lake Huron level. Lake Huron, Lake Michigan. By the time the locks were Canadian locks were used for commercial boat traffic, and actually one lock was here at this end. It was much longer and wider at one time. After the wall was caved in, it was decided just to rehabilitate it as a recreational lock. So it's used by both American and Canadian recreational boaters. So right ahead of me is the Lock Administration Office. The rapids are a very popular fishing spot. So that ends our island hopping tour of the Sault Canada locks. Hope you have enjoyed it. Hope you get to try it. You can walk those trails. The one on St. Mary's River Island is 2.2 kilometers in length. The one on Whitefish Island is about 1.2 kilometers. It makes for a nice hike with a family. It's usually cooler down here in the summertime because of the moderating effects of the lakes. Get out and enjoy.